Hi everybody, welcome back to the JPT sub. And my last video we did the water pour here for the creek, and the first layer has dried, and actually dried very clear. Had one little spot there that it's really hard to see in the video, but it's there. I can kind of zoom in on it for you. Doesn't want to focus on that, but you can see there was a bubble right there which I've popped, and it's just a hole right now, so when I pour the next pour it should fill that in. But I'm pretty sure everything else looked really good. Laid a couple of sticks in the creek bed. I still haven't done any foliage, but this morning I'm getting ready to do the second layer of the Woodland Scenics water here. So we're going to go over here to the workbench, mix it up, and bring it back and do a water pour. So thanks for tuning in this morning to watch. Okay, here we are at the workbench, and again, for the water that we're doing for the creek, we're using the Woodland Scenics Realistic Water, some murky tint from Woodland Scenics. We got our mixed cup and stir stick, and we're going to probably use the rest of this bottle because I used half of it last time and didn't quite, I mean, it was great for a first coat, but it once it shriveled up, it's actually not even level because it kind of sunk down into the terrain, followed the terrain a little bit. So we're going to pour it nice and slow here and try not to get any bubbles in it as we pour it. Going well here. There we go. Looks like a little blob came out there. See what we get. And I know pouring water in a cup's exciting, but appreciate you guys hanging in there and watching so we can see what we get here. So, all right. There we go. We've got our murky tint here. There's a little bit more in this cup than there was last time. Not much, but a little bit. I put 10 drops of this in last time. I think I'm going to go with 12 this time to mix it in. So we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Ooh, wow, I think that was 13, but that'll work. Amazing, I can count that high some days. Anyway, so then we take our good old trusty stir stick here, and we're going to stir it nice and slow. And then while I stir this up here, we're going to, you guys can see kind of in the cup here, you can see it's got a little bit of mixing to go here. But while I stir this, we're going to relocate back over to the layout, to the creek, and we'll pour some water. All right, here we are back at the layout. We're just about done mixing up our water. Feel like that's going pretty good here. We're going to a little bit of this drip off the drop stick right into that hole there. Hopefully that'll fill in really nice with no air. Well, I got an air bubble just putting it in there, but we'll pop that out here. It's definitely wanting to bubble right there for some reason, so we'll clean those bubbles up. And we'll set our stir stick aside now that we're done with that. And we're going to pour some water. This time I'm going to try and keep my hand on the back side while I pour so I don't block the video like I did last time. If you saw the last one, I apologize for that. That was definitely a foobar mistake. Rookie mistake, I should say. Anyway. And so far, so good. Looks like it's filling about the same amount as I did last time. I see a bubble that just popped up there. I'm going to fix those. Not sure what's different this time that I'm getting the little bubbles as I pour. I didn't get any last time when I poured, but we'll fish those out and pop them and move on. So depending on how much this shrivels up, that could be just a perfect level here. We just have to get rid of some of the bubbles, but there's our pour. Cut back over here so it doesn't make a mess when it drips out. Alright, looks like we got a NS train rolling by on the rail cam in the background, so apologize for the extra audio, but hopefully that's it's a train, so you know we can't complain, can we? All right, so I'm going to use a trusty toothpick and fish out some of these bubbles. And I'm not going to make you guys watch me fish all these bubbles out, but that's it for the pour. And guess we'll come back in maybe next weekend and check in on the progress and see how it looks when it's dry, and if we're good or if we're going to have to put one last little layer in to level it out. So thanks for tuning in and watching, and hope you like what you saw. So y'all have a great one.